warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. I'm Asti from 4th English Education Department, UIN Saifuddin Zuhri Purwokerto. I want to tell you something important that is the most essential to our life. Save our environment, save our land. This headline would be most gracious to talking about climate change, society awareness and behavior, and how to face the most important thing that is about climate change, and then the most important that is climate change and the problems happens in our environment as a crisis. We, as mere human, we have to know, aware, and protective through the environment, because our life supported by environment is merely directly. And now, let us just go to the something more essential, that is, what is climate change? Climate change is a changes happens in a country or some countries globally, that is, there exist the changes or the conditions, the quality, and then the lives, and also all the environment cycles that are being jeopardized. These conditions exactly extremely coming from society's behavior, coming from naturally, and also all the things that are triggered through the people to getting the behavior that are inappropriate through the environment. Environment needs a lot of funding to repair the crisis inside of the climate change, and then how to manage the rubbish and also all the broke that happen in environment, so that all the actors in that country should support that. That means climate change, the relation, and this point is climate change and then government effort to repair the environment being jeopardized, and the participation of the actors in the country is going to be have the inline goal, so that it would be better, and that goal can be reached by that country or another country too. There are some countries that have the effort to decrease the gasoline emission that are being jeopardized through the environment because of their explosion. For example, in Canada, in Britain, and also Indonesia still have the effort how to decrease the gasoline emission, for example, carbon dioxide. This carbon dioxide being jeopardized because why? Because it can make create incentive through the people health, so that this gonna be better for all the citizens. Support what are the government obligation, how to decrease that with some obligation and rules. This is also something important because environment needs some funding. And then summarizing all the points, the essential point in this agenda is such important too. First, about climate change, we have to know about that. We have to know what the government effort through the environment. We have to know what kind of problems happens in our environment. We have to know the characteristic of the people in that country as merely as you. And also, we have to support what the government obligation to repair the